To cite or not to cite, a plagiarism tutorial. This tutorial will prepare you for the plagiarism quiz that you can take following reviewing this slide deck. So what is plagiarism? Plagiarism is using someone else's words, ideas, or work without giving proper credit, whether you copy it directly or rephrase it and presenting it as your own. And since this definition was generated by ChatGPT, we cited ChatGPT at the bottom of this slide. So how do we avoid plagiarizing? Well, we need to understand what needs to be cited. Both quoted and paraphrased materials need a citation. We need to take careful notes when doing our research so that we don't misattribute a work to the wrong author or the wrong journal that published it. We need to practice effective paraphrasing. This is interesting. It's important that we restate the ideas fully in our own words and style without mimicking the original structure or phrasing. So again, both direct quotes and paraphrased content need to be cited. We use citation tools and style guides to help ensure that we avoid plagiarism. Citation tools like Zotero and ZBib can help us cite while we write, making it easy to cite our sources as we write our papers. And official style guides from the American Psychological Association, APA, the Modern Language Association, MLA, or the Chicago Manual of Style can help inform how we cite and help us cite correctly. Why are there so many different citation styles? I just named 3. Well, they exist because various academic fields emphasize different aspects of a source when citing. The humanities focuses on authorship, page numbers, and support close reading and detailed textual analysis. The social sciences emphasize the date of publication to reflect the importance of recent research. And the sciences, like IEEE and CSE styles, focus on brevity and efficiency. Each style is designed to meet the specific needs of its field. When do you need to cite? You need to cite when you use a direct quote, when you paraphrase or summarize, when you refer to data, statistics, or visuals that you did not create, when you discuss someone's unique theory, concept, or interpretation. When in doubt, cite it. It's better to give credit than to risk unintentional plagiarism. How do we cite? Well, first we choose the correct citation style based on our instructor's syllabus, based on the discipline we're writing in. We also include in-text citations, or in the Chicago Manual of Style, we include footnotes, and those appear in the body of our work whenever we quote or paraphrase. We add a full citation in our bibliography or works cited page that gives more information than the in-text or footnotes give. And we follow the format of that citation style carefully. This is to ensure it's easy for the reader to get back to the original source. Remember, library resources give you access to citation style guides and to citation help. So what else do we need to know about citing sources and making sure we avoid plagiarism? Well, first, if you incorporate sections of a paper you wrote for one class into a new paper, it is very important that you cite your original paper. If you do not, that is self-plagiarism, and it's a violation of the Wake Forest Honor Code. Paraphrasing, the process of rewriting a passage in our own words while maintaining the original meaning, must be cited just like direct quotes. Paraphrased ideas are borrowed and require a citation. Images, data, and tables found online also need to be cited if they're used in our paper. Even unpublished information like ideas from your professor's lecture or an interview need to be cited. If you're using information from the lit review of a study or information that is cited in a study, what you want to do is get back to that original source rather than citing the article you found it in. Getting back to the original source is very important, and the only time we don't do that is when it is impossible to access that original information. According to the WFU procedures of the Honor and Ethics Council, if you give another student a paper you wrote, even if it's just for them to review it or see how you designed the paper, and then they turn around and submit it as their own work, you have violated the honor code, even if you're unaware of how your friend used the paper. Also, Wake Forest University has not established an institutional policy governing AI on campus. Our leaders have wisely chosen to hold off on such a policy until we better understand these tools and the various ways our faculty and students use them. Instead, schools, departments, course coordinators, and individual instructors have been encouraged to develop their own approaches aligned with their own pedagogical goals. Always be transparent in your use of AI and ask your professor about the use of AI for class assignments. Also, look in the syllabus for your class for an AI statement from your professor. If you still have questions about plagiarism, contact a librarian. You can contact a librarian online, through chat, or through our website. You can text us, or you can email us using the information on this slide. Thanks for your attention.